Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK. Oh my God, what an absolute pleasure. Ramtin Musah, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Long time.
Very long time. It's been a couple of years now since we last went. Was it lockdown?
It was, you know.
Yeah, it was lockdown last time I spoke to you.
So a lot has happened since lockdown. Talk to me through sort of the last 2023, I should say, to 2024.
Yeah, so obviously I was boxing for Great Britain. I kind of progressed my way up through the ranks. I got picked to go to the last qualifier, but sadly wasn't able to qualify. Then obviously I had a decision to make whether to stay and try and do another cycle, but it's all up in the air because boxing's been removed from the LA Olympics, and obviously I didn't know where the future lied with boxing being in the Olympics. And then I always wanted to be professional, so it was always like I was always knocking on that door. So eventually it just got to a point and I just thought it was the right age, right time to pursue my pro career, and I'm here now, so ready to start next year.
So I did see that, I think it was in October, it was kind of a fond farewell. You left a message to say that you're leaving the amateur scene. But let's just take it back again to the whole Olympic cycle. I was speaking to Tony Davis, who used to be the old GB coach, and he's now the Bahrainian Olympic team coach. And he was saying that, you know, I think you kids, of course, because you're younger than us, had a difficult time because, you know, you weren't getting that international competition. Would you say that that was the case?
Yeah, with the whole split between AIBA and World Boxing, there was a lot of tournaments that we weren't allowed to attend, so we did struggle with a lot of international tournaments. We only had a handful that we could go to, which were part of the new organisation of World Boxing. We missed out on the Worlds for 3 years running. And a few of the Europeans as well, so we did struggle a little bit, but I think it kind of reflected in the medals that we came out with overall. But I think we still had a very strong cycle with the likes of Cindy, Chantel, Delicious, Pat Brown coming through, so there was lots of positives from the last cycle as well.
I know you would have been disappointed, greatly disappointed, not qualifying. Do you feel a little bit like you were robbed in a sense of that experience, that whole experience, because of the lack of international competition for so long, and then obviously not making it to Paris 2024?
I don't know. I don't like to cry myself a river or feel sorry for myself. It was just the circumstances at the time, and it kind of is what it was, and you take it as it comes, and obviously I made the best out of a bad situation. I won what I could, competed in as much as possible, and I've had over 100 amateur fights. I've been to numerous tournaments. I'm very happy with where my amateur career ended and where it's been so far, so yeah, I've got no regrets at all.
Nice to hear that. I also heard that you've been given a helping hand in Mr. Liddard's sparring sessions. I asked him whether he was bashing up amateurs, and he said actually you were the last person to have bashed him up. So I think he's still a bit bitter, and he took it out on his opponent tonight.
Oh yeah, me and George go way back, but I thought we'd buried that. But no, George is a good lad. He performed very well today, and he showed how hard he's been working in the gym, and it all shone through today. He put on a great performance, and yeah, I'm just really happy to see him progress through his pro career.
Yeah, he did exceptionally well. I think, to be fair, it's quite difficult to match him. I mean, you can see that, no disrespect to his opponent, levels above, and the way he came out, it's not just the confidence, he oozes confidence. He really is a quality boxer. He's not just let's say, a fake prospect. Yeah,
100%. There's a lot of prospects that really haven't got the pedigree. He boxed to a high level as an amateur. Obviously, he went was in the ABAs. He'd won a few ABAs, boxed for England. Even had GB trials. He was a top prospect at the time, but obviously being down at Tony's gym, he's really improved on his strength, his inside work, and from last time when I boxed him to sparring him, he's come on a long way, and it's been really good rounds. I'm telling you, a lot of people pay to watch that spar.
You made me smile because you were smiling, so I imagine it was going down. It was going down. I mean, he looks strong, to be fair.
He does. He is very strong. Both Jimmy and George are both strong middleweights, so Yeah, like they'll do well. Both of them will do very well. I think when the opportunity arises, they'll both grab it and they'll move forward in their careers.
Yeah. And so let's get back to you. You're turning over. You're saying hopefully, well, you've turned over. You're hopefully going to be out next year. So can you elaborate on who's training you? What camp? Are you staying at home? What's going on?
Yeah, obviously, like people have seen where I've been training. I've been working in the Matchroom Gym. I've been working with Tony and with the likes of Charlie helping, as well as FAS Sport, which is Sal and Ollie Ward. So they've all been a combination team. They all just work together to kind of get my pro career underway. And obviously in the next few weeks I'll have some announcements and hopefully looking to get out early next year.
Listen, that's exciting. You know, it's like a whole new crop of just quality coming out of that gym. It excites me. It really, really does.
Yeah, 100%. Like you need to come down just to come watch like the sparring because it's good. It's competitive. There's a lot of competition there. Like obviously with Jimmy and George, and then obviously I've just jumped into the mix of it, and then obviously he's got this little tiff with me, that George, so he always does to stick it on me a bit, but it's all good. Like we all have a good laugh and we're all around the same weight. Like we all go through it together. The runs are tough, everything's tough, but like it'll benefit me in the long run, and I'm looking forward to getting in amongst it full time and getting my pro career underway.
Is it actually quite a blessing to, you know, you've left a setup where you had loads of teammates and you had, you know, people around you in the evening and such, I should say, and then you've kind of almost seamlessly blended into the same environment at the Matchroom Gym?
Yeah, sort of yes and no, because obviously there's not as many people, but it's still the same kind of thing. Like you get along, but I feel like it's obviously I've picked to be there, so it's like I get along better with the people in there, and I can build more of a connection with Tony, as Tony just being my only coach, unlike GB where you had a few coaches kind of looking after you. But yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy it. It's a good environment. I can't really complain at all.
Yeah, I can see it in your face. And just very quickly, I've been seeing on social media, you've been going to London Fashion Week, you've been invited to all these kind of things. Are you looking forward to that kind of side of the professional scene? You know, getting invited to, I don't know, premieres, etc.
Yeah, 100%. Like, this is all new to me. I'm soaking it all up. And I think it's a different side of boxing that I feel like other people don't get to see. And I'm trying to branch out, and I'm learning that I need to branch out and let people see a different aspect of my life, especially as Fem right here has just said, I need to get more onto other aspects and trying to get myself out there.
So in case people don't know, which, to be fair, like, do you really want them as followers if they don't know? Give us your socials.
My socials are always simple. It's just my name, Ramtin Musah. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. So, yeah, give me a follow and follow this journey.
Thanks ever so much for giving us your time. Really good to see you.
Oh, lovely to see you as always. Thank you.